the dignitaries arrive.
Thank you. You may please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, how would we sustain in a pandemic world?
In the words of the ex-president of the United States of America, Barack Obama, hope is that stubborn thing inside us that insists something better awaits us, as long as we have the courage to keep reaching, to keep working, to keep fighting.
Hope seeks to balance the present with a prediction of a better future.
Hope gives a positive manpower, generating an aura around you.
This day is the much awaited moment for our students as they step into the world of opportunities, looking forward to become catalysts of change.
Today, you shall witness an auspicious ceremony as our valedictorians march with their best foot forward in a procession with a zealous heart foreseeing a vision. Let's rise and welcome them with your applause. May I request our principal, Reverend Father Benny Matthew, to lead the valedictorians.
I request everyone to rise.
Welcome, students. Please be seated.
Some things in life are bad. They can really make you sad. Other things just make you swear and curse when you're chewing on life's gristle. Don't grumble, give a whistle.
And this will help things turn out for the best. And always look on the bright and light side of life.
The pandemic has been a tempest in your life, yet you have proved to overcome its challenges with the hope to turn an unpromising year into a memorable one.
May I call upon the school choir to invoke the presence of the Almighty and lead us in prayer.
When the world is hurting, when life is so confusing, I'm sure of one thing, got you by my side. When I'm feeling lonely, and I start to worry, I know God, you're near me, you're always by my side. And I can lift my hands up to you, I can raise my voice and sing. You are who I put all hope in, I will trust you in everything. There is hope, there is hope, there is hope in the Lord, He is with me each day. I will trust Him today, I have hope, I have hope, I have hope in the Lord, He is mighty and good. There is hope in the Lord. When the world is hurting, when life is so confusing, I'm sure of one thing, God, you by my side. When I'm feeling lonely, and I start to worry, I know God, you're near me, you're always by my side. And I can lift my hands up to you, I can raise my voice and sing. You are who I put all hope in, I will trust you in everything. There is hope, there is hope, there is hope in the Lord, He is with me each day. I will trust Him today, I have hope, I have hope, I have hope in the Lord, He is mighty and good. There is hope in the Lord. Oh, there is hope in the Lord. Oh, there is hope in the Lord. And I can lift my hands up to you, I can raise my voice and sing. You are who I put all hope in, I will trust you in everything. There is hope, there is hope, there is hope in the Lord, He is with me each day. I will trust Him today, I have hope, I have hope, I have hope in the Lord, He is mighty and good. There is hope in the Lord. There is hope in the Lord. There is hope in the Lord.
Thank you to the choir team for the mellifluous singing. I request the parents to be seated at the assigned places to maintain the social distancing. Kindly cooperate.
Hope, hope lies in dreams, in imagination, and in the courage of those who dare to make dream into reality. It is my pleasant duty to call upon Ms. Meghana VM to deliver the welcome address.
The future. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. By Eleanor Roosevelt. Good evening, Reverend Fathers, Reverend Sisters, members of management, faculty, parents, and the proud members of the graduating class of 2021. Anthony Claret School welcomes you all to the first offline memorable event of the academic COVID-19 year of 2020-21. It is my honor to welcome each and every one of you to the moving up ceremony, Esperanza 2021. Esperanza means hope. Hope is the most relevant word in the present scenario we are facing. If you believe that life is always fair and designed to be only a joyful ride, think again. Life is full of twists and turns and marked by countless challenges to overcome. It's that little spark of hope that motivates you to see things through, no matter how difficult it gets. So here we are, filled with hope that the future of this graduating class, 2021, will be glorious, no matter what they have faced. It's remarkable to think that the past 10 years here at Anthony Claret's are coming to a close for this graduating class. As the 10th graders are geared up to travel ahead, we wish them for their future endeavors. We have in our midst a few prominent personalities who have accepted our invitation to bless the valedictorians during this auspicious ceremony. The chief guest of the day is Dr. Spurgeon, an endocrinologist, who is the medical director of Bangalore Baptist Hospital. He completed his medical degree from Guntur Medical College and Masters in Internal Medicine at Rangaraya Medical College, Kakinada. Later on, he developed an interest in the metabolic disorders and pursued super specialty training in endocrinology and diabetes from Christian Medical College, Vellore. Dr. Spurgeon's never-ending zeal for exploring new horizons made him pursue a fellowship in endocrinology at the University of Aberdeen, UK, for 2 years. Dr. Spurgeon worked for 1 year as a physician in Christian Multi-Speciality Hospital at Kakinada after his post-graduation in internal medicine. Thereafter, he joined the Bangalore Baptist Hospital and is continuing full-time as a consultant endocrinologist. His wife, Dr. Rachel, is a consultant pediatrician with special interest in pediatric neurology, blessed with 3 children, 2 daughters and a son. We welcome you, sir. We welcome you, madam. We also welcome all the Claretian fathers who have nourished the growth of our institutions and have been supportive throughout. Reverend Father Joseph, Administrator, St. Claret Group of Institutions, Reverend Dr. Thomas Kennedy, Principal, St. Claret Degree College, Reverend Father Sojan Abraham, St. Claret PU College, Reverend Father Joshi, Principal, St. Claret School, Reverend Father Jacob Arakel, former General Manager, St. Claret Group of Institutions. We welcome you, dear fathers. We can have great teachers, but if we don't have a good principal, we won't have a good school. We are fortunate to be guided by such an outstanding leader, our beloved principal, Reverend Father Benny Matthew. We welcome you, dear Father. We welcome the sisters and teachers of Holy Angels, the heads, coordinators, and teachers of all the institutions. I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the management that has been vital to our success at Anthony Claret's as well, including the educational consultant, Mrs. Chandralekha,
our headmistress, Mrs. Rose Hilary D'Souza, and the coordinators. On behalf of the class of 2021, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge and welcome our teachers, the distinguished faculty at Anthony Claret, and their dedication to their students is a hallmark of Claretian tradition of excellence. The parents too are here today to support us, as they always have been. Parents are an integral part of our daily life. We are delighted that you are here to share this occasion with us. In a sense, our Claret.
Thank you, Miss Meghna, for your warm and welcoming words.
There is a great lamp within you, and the rays of that lamp are your life. In these little lamps outside, the wick burns oil and then burns out. The lamp within.
During this time, when the entire world is reeling in the darkness of the COVID-19 pandemic, let the lighting of the lamp of hope ignite our inner flame. May the light be symbolic of new life, goodness, knowledge that dispels the darkness of fear and distress. Let us embrace the panacea of right action and right thinking at the right time.
Thank you all. May the light keep the valedictorians ever illuminated and radiant.
Faith is unseen but felt. Faith is strength when we feel we have none. It is hope when all seems lost.
May I now call on stage grade 9 students to implore the Almighty's choicest blessings through scriptural readings. Holy Bible by Cheryl, Bhagavad Gita by Sagarika, and the Holy Quran by Shamaila.
A reading from the Holy Bible, Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Which means God knows the plans He has for us. And ultimately, He will give us a glorious future. But as we walk out our lives on this earth, let's remember that the best growth comes to persevering through trials, not escaping them entirely. And when we learn perseverance, we find surprising joy.
A reading from Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 51. Karmajam buddhi yukta hi phalam tyaktva manishinaha janma bhandha vinirmuktaha padam gacchantya namayam. The wise endowed with equanimity of intellect abandon attachment to the fruits of action, which bind one to the cycle of life and death. By working in such consciousness, they attain the state beyond all suffering without losing hope, which means the wise renounce the fruit of action. However, anxiety for the fruit should not disturb the action. The mind should be 100% on the present action. So free yourself of attachment from the past and anxiety for the future result. In the absolute sense, the mind is fixed on realization as the goal.
A reading from the Holy Quran, chapter 3, verse 139. Surah Al Imran. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Wala tahinu, wala tahzanu, wa antumu ala alauna, in kuntum mu'minin. In the name of Allah, the Almighty, the most gracious and merciful. Do not lose heart nor fall into despair. You shall triumph if you believe. Which means our Lord commands us to never lose hope. As humans, we often forget the blessings of our Lord, especially when we seem to be going through hard times. But the believer must strive to be grateful to Allah even when times are tough.
Thank you, grade 9 students. May the holy words inspire grade 10 students to perceive a graceful and an incomparable vision. Consciousness expresses itself through creation. Hope is the ability to hear the melody of the future, and faith is the courage to dance to it. This world we live in is a dance proposed by the Creator. Dancers come and go in the twinkling of an eye, but their dance lives on.
I call upon the grade 9 students to perform a Spanish dance highlighting light overcoming darkness.
Thank you, dancers, for intensifying the rhythm of hope. The mantle of leadership is not the cloak of comfort, but rather the robe of responsibility. It's all about impact, influence, and inspiration. You have carried the robe well, adapted to the adversity of the pandemic, and paved a way for us to follow.
The cabinet members may come forward for the ceremony, change of guard.
The head boy, Master Vivian P. Vergis, the head girl, Miss Shreya Johns, Cultural Secretary, Master Aaron Jonathan, Sports Captain, Master Thompson Sunny, the captains of the four houses, Centaur House, Master Karthik S.B., Pegasus House, Master Gio Abraham, Phoenix House, Master Vivan Raj, Unicorn House, Miss Vishnu Priya will hand over their duties in the presence of the principal.
The deputy head boy, Master Amok Sharma, the deputy head girl, Miss Surabhi Krishna, cultural secretary, Miss Mansi Sharma, the deputy sports captain, Master Matthew Joseph, the deputy captains of the four houses, Centaur House, Miss Varnika BK, Pegasus House, Miss Alvia Vijay, Phoenix House, Miss Malvika S. Nair, Unicorn House, Miss Irene Lisa Anup will receive the mantle of leadership with all its prowess and pride. May I invite our principal, Reverend Father Benny Matthew, onto the stage to pass the mantle of leadership for the academic year 2020-21. Master Vishal may escort Father onto the stage.
Congratulations to all the school leaders for having served the student community this academic year successfully. The exemplary conduct and the excellent standards portrayed by you are praiseworthy and commendable. Check.
Check. Father, as the captain and graduating batch of 2020-21, we are carrying with us the rich traditions of this school. All values learned here will be cherished.
The school will cherish with gratitude your loyalty and service to it. Let's welcome the new office bearers to take their reins of the leadership and become the beacons of responsibility, service, and truth.
Father, in the name of God, I now take the school flag as a symbol of passing on traditions and loyalties. I promise on behalf of all my fellow Asians to be sincere, honest, and caring, and to uphold all the principles set forth by our founding fathers.
Thank you, Father, and cabinet members. Master Vishal may escort Father to his seat.
May I invite our academic coordinator, Madam Bindu Pillai, to administer the oath to the new leaders.
I do solemnly swear, in the name of God the Almighty, that I will faithfully execute the duties of my office with all respect to my authorities. I promise to do my best to be honest and fair, friendly and sincere, courageous and truthful, to create a civilization of love in our school. So help and bless me God. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I heartily congratulate leaders and wish them the best of everything. Now we have the presentation of the graduation day theme. Esperanza, always look at the sunny side of life.
Someday we'll look back on this moment with the lessons we've learned, the hardships we've faced, and we will be reminded of the miracle that is the human spirit, unwavering in its resolve, unbreakable at its foundation, stronger than we could ever comprehend. See, sometimes it's hard to look around and find a reason to be optimistic or comprehend why. But what we'll find is that if we look hard enough, immersed in the uncertainty, the disruption, and in some cases, the tragedy, there's something to be gained. A tiny candle flickering in the night that will eventually grow to light our way. Because that road to tomorrow is paved with hope. There are pages unwritten, stories untold, and a new chapter to begin.
Thank you, Department of Computer Science, for that wonderful presentation showcasing the importance of hope, the need of the hour.
Now, our Deputy Head Boy, Master Amok Sharma, and Deputy Head Girl, Ms. Surabhi Krishna, will share a few thoughts with us about the wonderful moments they experienced with the outgoing batch. I would love to hear about it. Would you?
Certainly, Master Amok and Miss Surabhi, please take the floor.
Check.
Check.
To accomplish great things, we must not only act but also dream. Not only plan but also believe. By Anatole France.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Allow me to introduce the Deputy Head Boy, Amok Sharma.
Thank you. A very warm welcome to everyone present here. It's my pleasure to introduce the Deputy Head Girl, Surabhi Krishna.
We are well aware of our purpose here this evening. Proposing a toast has never been so challenging. Thanks to the pandemic, we have had very few interactions to make memories.
Yes, you are right, to an extent. But may I add that we aren't restricted to just last year. I have known them for 6 years now, and I've got a lot to say.
Yes, actually, I totally agree on that. I have known Nikita Prashant since we were attending the same dance class from a very young age. And I have always been a fangirl of Shreya. And she asked me to say this.
Whoa, that's cool. And I have known Nakul Mahesh as he was my bus buddy. I have also known Vivian from the age of 5 as we were neighbors. And how could I not mention the beasts, Srihari and Vivan, a true fan of both of you.
Meeting up for dance practices, collaborating together for Father's birthday, Teacher's Day, and our madness during school fests.
And even the sports and the cultural programs, the fierce competitions between all the houses in which we were competing with our seniors was a compelling, challenging, as well as an intoxicating moment.
We had a great time during our leisure sessions around the annual day dance practices, and who can forget the most important event of all, the Winter Carnival, the challenging darts throwing, guessing games, tug of war. Wow! And the massive arguments during the month sessions were so exorbitant.
I commend that. The press was gruesome. We were not sure on how to handle a press, but you guys helped us overcome the fear of the press, and we indeed made past it.
As an add-on, the online elections, it was a refreshingly distinct experience. The campaigning, poster making, Zoom calls, Google Meets, and the last-minute pitch to garner votes was such a mind-blowing experience.
And the online classes? We, as individuals, are experts of technology, right? Some of the 10th graders shared their experiences during the online classes, which we can absolutely relate to. They, as supporting hands, helped their teachers during the online classes.
Let me guess, with a sprinkle of naughtiness too.
Shh, that's supposed to be a secret. Moving on, everything has a bright side to look upon. So what are your thoughts about the lockdown?
In the beginning, it was all fun and frolic. Obviously, who would not want such an unexpected extended holiday? But when it snowballed into a petrifying reality, that was so scary.
I stated to look at the bright side. Every cloud has a silver lining. We connected even though the whole world was shut down through social media platforms. We shared our thoughts, experiences, and learned new things. We evolutionized.
Exactly. I chatted up with a few seniors, and here's what they had to say. I would like to thank Google and Wikipedia for getting me here. Our textbook publication unanimously changed to Wikipedia. Wait, you guys are graduating from school. That means this is the first day of the last day of your life.
No, that's wrong. This is the last day of the first day of school.
Nope, that's worse. Well, this is just a day.
At this watershed moment of your lives, I am reminded of the great words by Rabindranath Tagore, where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. I wish for you a mental cosmos where you, as confident individuals, are not scared to do the most uphill tasks.
May your journey be that of valor. Tomorrow, when we stand there to become a part of your world, we would look for those familiar faces who would draw their hands out and share their experiences with us.
May you find the mountain that is right for you. Give and receive support all along the way. Be patient and persevere through the ups and downs that you will face. And most importantly, learn to accept the things that you're absolutely ready to embark upon.
Let me conclude by quoting a few lines. You are going to fall down, but the world doesn't care how many times you fall down as long as it's one fewer than the number of times you try to get back up.
All the best for your future endeavors.
We will miss you.
Thank you for those lovely words. Having listened to the proposal of the toast, we welcome our head boy, Master Vivian P. Verghese, and head girl, Miss Shreya Johns, to acknowledge it.
Vivian, wait, bro. Check.
Hello, check.
Thank you, Amog and Surabhi, our deputy leaders, for raising such a wonderful toast on behalf of the entire batch of the 9th graders.
Hey Shreya, lockdown didn't give us lockdown didn't give us opportunities to create memories. So what have you got to tell them?
Oh, really? Want to know how we still made memories? We'll tell you shortly. So, Asians, let me hear from you.
How's the Josh?
Come on, Asians, how's the Josh? A very pleasant evening to one and all present here.
We, Vivian,
and Shreya,
warmly welcome you to the Esperanza 2021. Esperanza means hope in Spanish. Hope is being able to see that there is light despite all the darkness.
The past is a source of knowledge and the future is a source of hope. Our last year in schooling, we didn't have any special moments like the previous batches.
Our last year, where we could have built stronger and everlasting bonds, was snatched away cruelly by COVID.
To be honest, this year we felt a kind of an empty, incomplete feeling.
So that's the reason we want to take a moment to thank our principal, Father Benny, the coordinators, the teachers, and all those who were behind what we consider the first major offline event of this year, the Moving Up ceremony held here today. This event has helped us to create a link to our memories.
We have this to cherish and look back upon.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Though we were an unfortunate batch, we would definitely be the most remembered batch with a special tag.
Yes, the unforgettable hashtag COVID-19 batch.
Vivian, remember how exciting did you ever expect we would have an online election this year?
Surely not. But to our utmost surprise, we did have virtual elections and that was crazy.
All thanks to our Big Daddy. He gave us the exposure to experience online elections.
The virtual campaigns on social media platforms, making videos, making posters, conducting Zoom meetings, and trying to ring up all the juniors asking for their vote, everything was mind-blowing.
I really wondered how we were going to do this on a virtual platform. How could we ask for votes? How could we win?
I was not even allowed to have an Instagram account.
Exactly.
But all at once, everything changed. Permission was granted and Insta came to my rescue. Remember how exciting it was to see the pie graph spinning as the votes altered?
Yes, that was exciting. And not to forget the online investiture ceremony. In fact, after that, all our programs were held online and we became masters at virtual programmers.
But there is one thing we regret. Juniors! We couldn't make enough memories with you guys this year.
But I must say, You made sure that we enjoyed and made memories when we had no hype this year.
The little time we got when our classes resumed was made memorable by your sweet gesture.
Yes, that sweet, cherishable video you made for us.
The farewell party you gave us?
Thank you,
juniors. Shreya, what about our online classes?
Yes, Vivian. I remember how excited we were at first, some of us eager to wear our uniforms.
And gradually, how we got dressed with only our uniform shirts on and pajamas below.
Yes, and someone had forgotten to switch off their mic and was singing aloud. Oh, and we are yet to discover that mystery man, someone among us, who would enter Zoom meetings with weird names and do beautiful artworks that made the teachers fume.
An open truth about online tests. Google was a lifesaver for many. Okay, I guess I should say no more. During these 10 years, we have had many of our firsts.
Like our first punishment,
First bunk,
first time failing in an exam,
first voting.
first crash.
COVID-19 crushed our hopes to create wonderful memories. But we learned, no rendirse nunca, which in Spanish means never give up.
All said and done. Dear teachers, thank you for so unselfishly sharing your time, talent, and knowledge with us.
Yes, we know it was your job to do it, but what you did for us went beyond the call of duty.
You put in the efforts to make the lessons more interesting, so we just wouldn't tune out.
But many times we did tune out anyway. You demanded excellence from us whether or not we wanted to give it. All of this during the pandemic through online classes. We really salute you, teachers.
Many of our seniors, friends, and ourselves wanted to say this to our teachers today. You're not just our teachers, you're our friends too. We could share anything with you, and you would always keep it a secret.
We want to thank all our teachers for being there, tolerating our tantrums and mood swings, right from our kindergarten teachers
To our primary teachers,
to our high school teachers.
thank you.
Thank you.
Respected Father, you have played a major role in our development. You have always been kind, generous, and humorous.
That's not all. We have so many memories, but not enough time to express. One thing, though, is common,
We all will never forget you.
and we will surely miss you, Father. Our beloved principal, Father Benny, we love you from the core of our hearts.
We thank you for all your numerous efforts that made us proud to be a part of AC School and ASEAN, whether it was academics, sports, cultural activities. Remember our first musical theater?
Yes, Beauty and the Beast, our first Europe trip. Everything was a learning experience, whether it was our first offline one or our first online one. We had the privilege to experience both, only because of you. Thank you, Father. As I stand here, I am overwhelmed by a gamut of emotions. For the first time, I realize how important AC School was in my life.
Yes, our ASEAN family has given us splendid memories, amazing, unforgettable experiences, which we will cherish forever.
The values instilled in us by AC School are innumerable. We are proud to move on with the virtues of humility, obedience, justice, punctuality, and fairness.
We are proud to be called an ASEAN. We also want to express our enormous gratitude to the non-teaching and the support staff without whom our school is incomplete. Well, graduates, we made it. Our journey began with tears in our eyes as toddlers and now ends in the same tearful manner.
Only the separation this time is from those who, though began as strangers, have now etched themselves in our mind and heart.
The only time a goodbye is painful is when you know you cannot say hello again.
On this note, you may think we are bidding you a goodbye, but we want to say that we hope to meet you again. We want to conclude with this. Chalte, chalte.
हमारी ये गीत याद रखना
याद रखना कभी अलविदा ना कहना
कभी अलविदा ना कहना
कभी अलविदा ना कहना कभी अलविदा ना कहना. Thank you.
That was indeed witty and certainly a reminiscence of the past. Surely we will not bid you goodbye, but hope to meet you soon. Thank you, Master Vivian P. Verghese and Miss Shreya Johns.
May I now request Grade 10 Coordinator, Madam Jency Alex, to come forward and lead the students to take the school leavers pledge. The valedictorians may stand and take the position.
Good evening. As I stand to bid adieu to my alma mater, I take with me all values and traditions imbibed in me and set forth by our founding fathers. Never will I falter or fail or succumb to pressure. I do pledge to walk with my head held high, straight on to a new beginning every day. Please be seated.
Thank you, ma'am. Grade 10 students are proven to be well endured, especially during these recent uncertain times, and are quite determined to explore the horizon of opportunities awaiting them in the future.
Our dreams we shall nurture as we fuel our future. Decide what you want and then act as if it were impossible to fail. Let's invite the school choir for leading the graduation song that would stir up the true Asian spirit that is within you and make you shine out brilliantly to suffuse you enough with a bountiful goodwill.
Thank you, school choir, for raising our spirits. I welcome Reverend Father Sunny Matthew, Parish Priest, St. Thomas Church, who has joined us now. I would also like to welcome Sisters of Holy Angels.
Persistence is what makes the impossible possible, the possible likely, and the likely definite. Grade 10 students have always proved to be the metaphor of persistence and ready to venture into a new phase of life. Now is the time for screening of a movie to trail down a memory lane left behind by you.
Is that it is always changing. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. Sometimes things go real well, and sometimes they don't. Now that's that thing called life. And when we begin to understand and know that, accepting that reality that we will never ever have things just on an even keel all the time, that you're going to have some ups and you're going to have some downs. But during those down moments, that's where the growth takes place.
आज रात 12 बजे से संपूर्ण देश में संपूर्ण लॉकडाउन होने जा रहा है।
Seriously, lockdown. Yes.
Within your school, send me some message. Dear parent, please prepare your ward for online classes starting from tomorrow. So Vivian, study well this time. You have plenty of time to study this time.
Hello children, welcome to the online classes. I want all of you children to go and mass.
What did he tell now?
Hello, graduating batch of 2021. Congratulations, you guys made it. Did you ever think we were going to have a graduation this year? Certainly not, isn't it? The last year has been so challenging for you guys. And you have been so courageous and so graceful about taking all of that into your stride and planning out in your own sweet manner. And I commend that. That is the human spirit. When life throws challenges at you, when you least expect it, sometimes it gets you down. You're like, oh my God, what do I do now? But then we evolve, we innovate, we give it right back. So, congratulations on that. Congratulations for bringing out that positive spirit. Congratulations on being so courageous. Congratulations on being so graceful about the entire pandemic and taking it all in your stride. You already have the experience at your hand. Now, you know what to do the next time the life tries to throw a punch. And all the best for your future.
Hello, my dear students. All of you are a part of something larger than yourselves. We will not let this present situation to stop any one of us from becoming who we want to be in the future. Believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there is something inside you that is greater than any obstacle. If you hear a voice that says, "You cannot paint," by all means, paint a beautiful picture, and that voice will be silenced. Make hay while the sun shines.
Congratulations, my dear children. You have made it through a very challenging time. The future may have additional mountains to climb, but as you complete your success story, remember you have a family here at AC School that is cheering for you every step of your way.
Congratulations, Dhwani, and all the graduates for achieving the first milestone in your life. As you're entering the most beautiful phase of your life, we wish you all the happiness, love, and success. Take pride in what you have achieved so far and also have faith in how far you will go. You all are stars in making. All the best.
Hey guys, I want to take this opportunity to wish you all the very best for your upcoming exams. You have gone through a lot during the last year and you amazingly come out of it. But the next 2 months is going to be crucial. Eat well, sleep well, study well, and dedicate these 2 months, and I'm sure you will come out with flying colors. Wish you all the very best.
You are so lucky to be nurtured and groomed under the guidance of AC faculties. Having said, I wish you all good luck in the coming exams and a bright and successful future ahead. All the best.
Dear students, believing in you and your dreams is the only way to reach your destination. Life may give you full of unexpected experience, but it is you who has to continue and move on. For sure, now your teachers who have taught you all the new adventures and challenges to face your new life. My prayerful wishes to all the Claretine students of the graduating batch 2021. May God Almighty bless you on all your future endeavor.
Dear children, put your trust in God. Study well. Work hard. Do not worry about the results at all. Be faithful in what you do. Come out in flying colors. God bless you all. Thank you.
Dear children, as you are at the finishing moments of your race of 12 years, I encourage each of you in Standard 10 to do your very best for the upcoming board exams. With best wishes and prayers.
Good luck with your upcoming exam. I know you will make it through and reach your dream. Just believe in yourself. All the best.
We want to tell you something really special, Nakul. We believe in you and we are sure that you're going to come up in good colors in your board exams. And I also want to wish all the best, all the very best to all the little kids who are writing their board exams this year. All the best.
All the best, children.
All the best.
Examination should be viewed as an opportunity, not a life-changing event. Just live your life, acquire knowledge and marks will follow, said by Modi ji. So keep calm and good luck for your exam.
On the occasion of this graduation day, we take this opportunity to wish our daughter Anita and all our batchmates glorious success in the upcoming board exams.
May you all shine bright in your future endeavors.
All the best.
Congratulations, Malvika. You made it. It's time for you to celebrate for all the hard work you have put in on this occasion. We wish you all the very best for your future.
My dear Sunaran, this is the beginning of yet another journey of your life. You have made us beautifully proud. Happy graduation. My prayers are with you and all the students graduating today.
Dear Thompson, good things comes to those who believe. Better things comes to those who are patient. And the best things comes to those who don't give up. So all our prayers and best wishes for your upcoming board exams to come out in flying colors of success. May God bless you all and all your friends who are writing the board exam.
My dear students, as you are going to face your board exams, be strong and confident. Do not get worried or tensed. Our sincere prayers and support will always be with you. All the best. May God bless you all.
Hi Shreya, we are blessed to have you as our daughter. You made us proud till date and continue to do so throughout your life. Father Benny and all teachers, thank you so much. We owe so much to you for molding her into what she is today.
Children, all the best for your exams. God bless you.
Marina, you're a go-getter, smart and intelligent. You'll have all our support for the good miles that you want to explore. Whatever you want to do, remember one thing, be a good human. Shine like a dynamite, my BTS girl. Today, all of you looking so beautiful and handsome. The world is all yours to explore, brighten and protect. Our best wishes and prayers are always with you. Good luck to each one of you.
Thank you, Madam Tessa, Madam Durga, and our ex-students, Master Jeffrin and Master Faith, for it was enlightening and a treat to I request our beloved principal, Reverend Father Benny Matthew, to come forward to express his sentiments to the ever-charming and glistening valedictorians. Master Vishal may escort Father onto the stage.
Respected Chief Guest of the Day, Dr. Spurgeon, dear Reverend Fathers, dignitaries present here, dear graduating students, the upcoming 10th class students, parents of our graduating students, teachers, friends, and all our well-wishers. A pleasant evening to you all. This academic year was so unfair to you, my dear children. How do you feel now? You missed a lot of opportunities, isn't it? And you'll always remembered as the pandemic batch. Though the year was unfair to you, you will remain always special for each one of us due to various reasons. We couldn't do our best for you, though we had planned a lot of things for you to make your 10th class a memorable year for you. But you made us proud by adapting yourself to those challenging situations. Those moments were frustrating for you. You were not able to do what you wanted. You were confined to the rooms. But to make you happy, the gadgets once forbidden for you have been given to you. And you made us proud, not getting addicted to those gadgets. You made use of those gadgets for the good of your studies. You made us proud by adapting to these challenges. You made us happy by cooperating with the teachers without wasting even a single moment. As it is said, when the lockdown was announced, everyone, including me, was happy and excited. I'm sure that the first thing most of you have done was subscribe for the Netflix, Amazon Prime. So do I have done. 1 week, it was so exciting. Daily 2 movies. I thought lockdown would be over by 1 or 2 weeks. And there was no end for this lockdown. Then I reflected about my life. My God, this is not the life that I wanted to live. Confining to my room, sitting in front of the gadget, spending my time and wasting my time. I should do something creatively. That's where immediately we thought of shifting our class to the online classes. That was an opportunity God has given to us, learn technology. Seriously, let me tell you, 6 years before when this Google Classroom was introduced, the principals were called by the Google and introduced the concept to us. And I never thought that I would make use of it ever. But it was so, I had to make use, I was forced to make use of it. And that has come to rescue us from these situations. So, pandemic batch, your graduation today, a great day indeed. I'm sure that you don't want to be remembered as the pandemic batch. As it is said, you are a special batch. You are so special to us, so dear to us, because we feel sorry that we couldn't do much to you. You missed many things in your final school year. We had elaborate plans for the academic year to make it all the more memorable. Normally, the final year is the most happening year in your life. Proper bonding takes place among yourself, with your peer group, with your teachers, with one another. And your relationship becomes very stronger. You would love to spend each moment of the final year in the company of your best friends. But all those things remained as dreams or online events, online friends. You need to be happy and cheerful now. The day has come, your graduation day, a proud moment of accomplishment for you and graduates, a much awaited day in your life. Congratulations to you and graduates, and let me wish you all the best and God's blessings for the next phase of your life, which is full of adventures, excitement, freedom. Also, let me remind you that hard work is not over when you have graduated. It's just a break as you accept the new challenges of life. Higher responsibility is given to you, and you need to rise up to the expectations of many of us. You were waiting for long to say goodbye to the school days, wherein you had a lot of complaints on the restrictions on you. You always dreamt of flying away from the shelter of school to a world of freedom, where there is no more restrictions and where you can choose whatever you want and decide for yourself. Let me take back your memories to the year 2009, June 1st week, the first day in your school life. As tiny tots coming to the school, holding the hands of your parents. Some of you were crying. Some of you were reluctant to come to the class. Some of you were joyfully walking to the class with your Barbie backpacks. And remember the teachers there to welcome you with lollipops in their hands, to cheer you and make you to stop crying. Dear parents, just remember the worries and anxieties that you had on the very first day you came to the school with your child. Whether my child will my child eat whatever I have packed for him? How will my child manage himself, and so on? But today, with great pride in our hearts, we present you back, your children, as confident adults who are ready to face the hard realities of life without fear. Dear graduating students, I'm sure that all these moments you have taken your teachers for a ride through a harmless lie, or you escaped being part of the silly quarrels and fights with your friends, the use of abusive words and heated arguments, the fun during the lunch breaks in washrooms, the bunking of classes, your canteen hours, all these moments of crush you had, and all such moments you have enjoyed together shall certainly remain as golden memories in your life. Take home all such beautiful memories, treasure them in your hearts, and let go the bitter moments here. Some things are very hard to accept in life, and one of such is saying goodbye. What the future has for you is not known, but be assured that our prayers, the best wishes, will always accompany you. Remember always with gratitude, whatever you do or whatever you become later in your life will remind you of what these teachers have done for you. My dear students, as you move on, let me remind you the principle of believing in yourself. Always remember that you are the only person who can put limits on what you can do during your lifetime. Please do remember that. Your attitudes are more important than the facts that you have. What is past, and there is no use in regretting about the lost opportunities. Life should move on. Remember that the way you feel about yourself will dictate how you will succeed in your life. If you believe in yourselves, no one can deny any success you dream of. If you refuse to listen to the discouraging remarks of those who do not see the potential in you, then success is waiting for you right outside the door. Let me congratulate the teaching and non-teaching fraternity of Anthony Claret School, whose efforts made you to stand proud today. Thank our management and our dear parents for their cooperation and wholehearted support extended to our institution. Let me conclude with a small prayer for our young graduates and request all of you to take the prayer posture. God Almighty, we thank you for these young graduates, for their teachers and their mentors, for their family and their loved parents. Fill their minds with your thoughts. Fill their bodies with your strength. Fill their hearts with your dreams. Bless them and all their efforts. Keep them united, safe and sound, always under your care. God bless you, and goodbye, dear children.
Thank you, Father, for those empowering words. Master Vishalji may escort Father to his seat.
Now we have our beloved teachers singing a song to keep the hopes of the best loud bunch high.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear teachers, for your heartwarming melody.
Going far beyond the call of duty, doing more than others expect. This is what excellence is all about.
It comes from striving, maintaining standards, and going for that extra mile. Now I welcome Madam Vidya, Madam Harjinder, and Madam Durga, the class teachers of grade 10, to announce the awards of our meritorious students.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ms. Durga. The first set of awards are in recognition of commendable leadership adhered for the role of office held by the following students during the year 2020-21. I request the chief guest of the day and our principal, Father Benny, to please come over to the dais to give away these awards. I now call upon the cabinet members on the dais in the following order. Head boy, Vivian P. Verghese. Head girl, Shreya Johns. Sports captain, Thompson Sunny. Cultural secretary, Aaron M. Thomas. Phoenix House Captain, Vivan Raj. Pegasus House Captain, Gio Abraham. Unicorn House Captain Vishnu Priya. Centaur House Captain Karthik SB. I request dignitaries to stay on the dais.
A very delightful evening to all present here. I am Miss Harjinder. The next set of awards are in recognition of exemplary behavior shown by the students during the tenure in the school. The award for the most diligent student goes to Miss Anita Bobby. Miss Anita Bobby. The Best Orator Award goes to Master Shirihari R. Pillai. The most accountable student, one whom we can count on for work to be done, Miss Anushri V. The most industrious student of the year, Miss Vaishali N.S. A character that is admired and adorned by the successful. The most disciplined award goes to Miss Sneha M. Rachel. Thank you. I request the dignitaries to be on the stage.
A very good evening to all of you all present here. We at AC School believe in recognizing the overall achievements of students in their chosen field. This year has been a special one in regards to sports. We have had students represent our school at national and international platforms, craving a niche for themselves and bringing in immense fame to the school. By recognizing their efforts, we hope to encourage these students to achieve greater heights. I now call upon Yashwardhan A, who has played national and international tennis tournaments. You can spot him vigorously hitting away the ball at the court every morning as you step in to the school. Congratulations, Yash. A huge round of applause for this young man. The next award goes to Rainesh, a man of few words and a passionate cricket player. Rainesh has played at various platforms. He envisions to be a part of the Indian cricket team someday. The next award goes to Shrikesh R, soft-spoken and meticulous. Shrikesh has played skating at national level. A huge round of applause for this young man. Wishing all these students all the best in their future endeavors. Charming, beautiful, gorgeous, well-spoken. I just talked about myself, isn't it? Okay, anyways, the moment has come to address 3 awards for this evening, the ones that's most awaited. The first one being the Student of the Year. Any guesses? The 9th standards are more excited than the 10th graders. And the award is going to you guys. No guesses? Okay, it's Thompson Sunny.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut.
The next set of awards has been selected through a voting process amongst the student body. So this year, the Master and Miss Asian are, any guesses here? Okay, you know whom you voted for, right? Master Asian Vivian P. Vargas. Please come on to the dais. I'm an albatross. Keep the applause going, children. You voted for them. I'm an albatross. I'm an albatross. Vivian, if you could stay on the stage, please. Any guesses for Miss Asian? Of course, the very beautiful and gorgeous Shreya John.
3, 2, 1, go!
A huge round of applause for this beautiful lady.
3, 2, 1, go!
Show some excitement, guys.
Aeroplane. He used to dream that one fine day he has to fly the aeroplane. So as he opened this book, in the first page it was written, if you want to start the aeroplane, you have to press a red button. So following the instruction, he pressed the red button and the engine started. He was so thrilled and he was so happy. And then he turned the next page. On the next page, it was written, if you want the aeroplane to move, you have to press the green button. Press the green button and the plane started moving. And he turned the third page. And the third page, it was written, if you want to make the aeroplane fly, you have to press the blue button. He pressed the blue button and he was flying in the air. And his dream, which was there for many years, has come true. He was literally flying the aeroplane. And after being in the air for some time, he wanted to land the aeroplane. He turned the fourth page, and on the fourth page it was written, if you want to know how to land the aeroplane, you have to buy the volume number 2. Sometimes we know how to begin our journey, but as we move forward, life suddenly comes to a stop. We do not know how to move forward. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It was such a privilege and an honor for me to be able to be with you all this graduation ceremony as you move out to the next horizon of your life. Would like to thank the management of the Claret group, especially the principal, Reverend Father Benny Matthew, the faculty, dear parents, and the students. It is my privilege to be able to stand before you this evening. Few decades back, World Health Organization has come up with a theme saying, Health for All by 2020. This was a slogan that WHO has framed few decades back. They want to see by the year 2020, everyone who is living on the face of this earth would be healthy. But paradoxically, it was not true. By the year 2020, we started in a different note. COVID pandemic has influenced and has paralyzed the whole world. And literally, the whole world was in lockdown. And probably some of us will be able to tell the stories to the next generation how lockdown used to be. There was so much of fear and anxiety among the people. And even the world leaders, they were confused what to do, how to move forward. This was a reality, and it is still gripping each and every individual. Zoom meetings have become a reality. Online classes, online meetings, and online examinations have become a reality. And that was true even with me. I started doing the MBA course from BITS Pelani, and I was in the final semester now. So I was very much bored with these online meetings and the online classes and the online examinations. Of course, my son used to be very happy. Whenever I write an examination and come home, he is in 4th standard. The first question that he asked me is, how did you write the examination? So year 2020 went in a different note, but are there any positive things that we are able to see in the year 2020? Heroes were redefined. The people who are working in the forefront and working with these COVID patients, they have become the real heroes. And there was so much of healing of the environment. The pollution levels have come down. We are able to see Himalayas from a distance. And there were so many things that happen. Restoration of the relationships. We are able to spend quality time with our friends as well as parents. There is always a sunny side for everything that we pass through. Hope is such an important entity for the humanity. And without hope in our lives, we'll not be able to move forward. Our life will be paralyzed. Our life, will come to a standstill. We'll not be able to move forward. When patients get admitted to the hospital with sickness, the first word that the relatives they would like to expect to hear from the mouth of the doctor is the words of assurance and the words of hope. So hope is an important thing for each and every one of us. Someone has said, hope is like an anchor for our life. You know, the instance where you use the anchor. When the ship is tossed with the high waves and the, strong winds, the ship requires some stability. They release this anchor into the waters of the sea so that even though the high waves and the strong winds come and hit the ship, it will not be given to that one. It will remain stable. So also, hope is like an anchor for our soul. It will keep us steady. It will enable us to move forward. It will enable us to move forward with faith. I think you remember the story of the last leaf. There was this young artist who used to live in a small flat. The flat was on the third story of a old house. One fine day, she became seriously ill. She was affected with the respiratory infection, so-called pneumonia. And the doctor has been coming and giving so many medicines for this young artist, but she was not getting well. She used to look at the ivy creeper, and that was a season. The tree was shredding its leaves every single day. She used to count the number of leaves, and she used to think to herself, okay, today there are 9 leaves, tomorrow 8. So when the last leaf falls from this tree, I am going to die. That was her mindset. There was another old artist who was living in the same apartment complex. He understood what was there on her mindset, and he drew a masterpiece on that window as if it was a real one, and that last leaf never fell down. She wondered, I have plans for you. God has indeed a plan for each one of us, and that plan was a wonderful plan. How come this wonderful creator will not create you without a plan? He created you wonderfully, and he created you fearfully, and putting a plan and a dream for your life. And I would suggest you pursue the dream and the plan that God has for you. I was a student many years back when I was in 7th standard. One fine day, I had this desire in my heart. I would like to become a doctor. So what I did, I climbed onto the top of the building. I wrote my name saying that Dr. Spurgeon when I was studying 7th standard. No one was there in my family who was a medical personnel. But that was a dream and the passion that God has put in my heart. When I finished my 10th standard, I was put up in a college which was started that year. And that point of time, there is a biological sciences stream and the mathematics stream. I took the biological sciences stream. That year, because it was newly started, there were only 2 students who were enrolled into the biological sciences. After a few weeks, the principal called me and he said, this is a new college and there are only 2 students in the biological sciences stream. Why don't you change, or else why don't you go back to some other college? I said, I'm not going to change. This is my passion and I would like to pursue that one. But somehow by the grace of God, the principal agreed and continued that biological sciences stream that year. There were only 5 students, but still they continued. And finally, I became a doctor by the grace of God. The Bible mentions, for I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. As you trust in this living God, He has plans for each one of you, plans to give you a hope and a future, plans not to harm you. He is a good and a loving and a compassionate God. Crucifixion is only for a season, but there is a resurrection at the end of the day. And we'll be able to rejoice in the fact there will be a resurrection and we'll be able to get back to normal. Because He lives, I can face tomorrow. Because He lives, all fear is gone. Because I know He holds a future and life is worth living just because He lives. Dear graduating students, I pray and I wish you all the God's best as you choose to move forward, pursuing the dream and the vision that God has planned planted in your life. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir, for your profound and most inspiring words of wisdom to our students. I request our highly esteemed chief guest to remain on the stage.
I now request our principal, Reverend Father Benny Matthew, to come on stage to present a token of our appreciation and gratitude to our esteemed chief guest for his valuable presence here.
Half of my heart is in Havana, na na. He took me back to East Atlanta, na na na.
Thank you, Father. Master Aditya may escort our chief guest back to his seat. I request our principal, Reverend Father Benny Matthew, to remain on the stage. I now call on Master Vivian P. Verghese, the head boy, and Ms. Shreya Johns, the head girl, to bestow a token of gratitude to the school on behalf of the outgoing batch 2021.
Thank you. The school would always cherish your token of love.
May I call upon the Cultural Secretary, Master Aaron Jonathan, and the Sports Secretary, Master Thompson Sunny, to come forward to give away a token of love and appreciation to the support staff. I invite the support staff to come on the stage.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
The exuberance of our school would not shine with its vigor without the continuous help and cooperation rendered by our school support staff. From the portal till you reach your classrooms, they are there, waiting to welcome you with good vibes every day. Thank you, Father. Master Vishal may escort Father to his seat. Today we say goodbye with the hope to meet you soon someday. You will always be in our thoughts and forever in our hearts.
Life brings tears, smiles, and memories. The tears dry, the smiles fade, but the memories last forever. I would like to call Ms. Devakrishna to propose the vote of thanks.
A very good evening to the respected dignitaries, the forever motivating teachers, the ever supporting parents, the graduate match, and my dear friends. While thanking the Almighty for his countless blessings, I, Devakrishna, would spell out words of thanks to all those who made this evening a sweet memory to carry home. I would like to start by thanking the distinguished guests for giving us their precious time and accepting our invitation to make this moving up ceremony a memorable occasion. I render a warm note of thanks to the chief guest of the day, Dr. Spurgeon, the Associate Director and the Chief of Medical Staff, Bangalore Baptist Hospital. I would also like to thank his wife, Dr. Rachel, who is a consultant pediatrician with special interest in pediatric neurology. A special sense of gratitude is expressed to Reverend Father Jacob Arakal, the former General Manager of St. Claret Educational Institutions, Bengaluru. We place on record the goodness of the dignitaries from various institutions. Reverend Father Joseph Matthew, our administrator, the principals of various institutions of our campus, Reverend Dr. Thomas Kennedy, CMF, from St. Claret College, Reverend Father Sojan Abraham from St. Claret PU College, Reverend Father Joshi from St. Claret School, Miss Sally Jose, the Vice Principal, St. Claret School, Reverend Father Sunny Matthew Parish Priest St. Thomas Church for their silent support and encouragement. I would also like to thank the Sisters of Holy Angels, the heads, the coordinators, and teachers of all the institutions. We express our deep sense of gratitude to our beloved principal, Reverend Father Benny Matthew, for his guidance in all our activities, which ensures us to do the right thing in the right way. Thank you, Father, for planting the seeds of your knowledge and experience. How can my vote of thanks be complete unless I thank the main pillars of our school? Our educational consultant, Madam Chandralekha, our headmistress, Madam Rose Hilary D'Souza, and our academic coordinators who have put their heart and soul to help us in rejoining, to part, and take home the memories of the best time you had spent in our institution. I would also like to thank our talented teachers who have provided us with wisdom that lasts for a lifetime and crafted us into young, responsible citizens. On behalf of the graduating batch, I thank the teachers who have left no stone unturned to leave a lasting memory of this phenomenal journey. A special mention to our computer department, who has lent their expertise and valuable time in accumulating the thematic video. It is only because of them that we are able to present an array of memorable moments. I would also like to thank Madam Tessa, Madam Durga, and our ex-students, Master Jeffrin and Master Faith, for rendering their precious time in making the students' movie titled, It Always Seems Impossible Until It's Done. A big thank you to all the parents who have been with us in every step of the way and loved us much more than themselves. I would like to thank all those who have come here to witness this glorious occasion. Dear seniors, we grew up as siblings of a family and have grown in affection, respect, and care for each other. Like how a memory lasts forever and never dies, your memories and dedication will always remain pristine. We bid you farewell and wish you all a happy, healthy, and a successful future ahead. I pray and wish you will scale many summits in future. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Devakrishna.
The warm, golden glow of the candle is symbolic of the light that each of us can receive from those people who influence our lives. As you light this candle, may the reflection of the light shine in your eyes. May you, the outgoing batch of 2020-21, take this light into the world so that it may continue to shine into the lives of all those whom you meet.
And suddenly, you just know, it's time to start, it's time to go.
I request the valedictorians to rise. I request our principal to light the candle. Please switch off the lights. I now request our principal to light the candle.
Some bright
everyone.
The valedictorians may now take their position to recite the school anthem ceremoniously and in spirit of venturing into notable maneuvers. Your masks may be lowered.
That was indeed exhilarating and reverential. The school wishes you all the best for your future endeavors. Farewell and make the best of things.
My dear valedictorians, as you continue your journey, may you look back to the stage in your life with fondness and pride. May God fill your hearts with love, because that love will take you further in life. Congratulations.
Seeking your wishes and prayers, the valedictorians will now move on to the threshold of hope and overreaching goodness. Thank you, good audience. Here's to hoping good luck follows you always, dear valedictorians. Signing off.
Master Adrino Rosario.
Miss Malavika S. Nair.
Master Chirantan NV.
Miss Simran Rao.
May I request the gathering to proceed towards the basketball court for a valedictory feast.